Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Rob coming back at you once again with another live stream. So before we get started, you already know what to do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the bell icon twice. Smash the like button, share the video, and welcome to the stream. All right. Your boy doing too much at one time. All right. Shout out to all of y'all. Good to see each and every one of you. Hopefully you guys can hear me. If you guys can, please give me a thumbs up or radiation emoji in the chat. If you guys cannot, give me a thumbs down or an angry face. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to shout out everybody who was in the building early. All right. Shout out to DC Precise. Good to see you. Shout out to No Longer Asleep. Good to see you. Shout out to Mina Jean. Make sure y'all show her some love. Throw some like enforcers in the chat for her enforcing the likes. Definitely appreciate it. And shout out to my man, James Hudson. All right. So in case you guys haven't heard, there was some issues that took place at a quote unquote golf course that Trump was at. All right. We're going to run through this stuff real quick. We're going to take a look at two additional things and then we are out of here. All right. So let's take a listen to this tweet right here.
Anyway, so long story short is President Trump, they were on the fifth hole. They were about to go up to putt. And the way Steve Witkoff, now, just as a little bit of background, Arthel, I happened to go to breakfast with Steve Witkoff and another friend of mine this morning, and I was invited to play golf. They happen to be really good golfers. I don't have a lot of time to play golf, so I said thank you, but I'm not going to go out on the golf course and get killed out there. But long story short, so they were playing, they were on the fifth hole. And the way Steve described this, the way the president described it, they both had exactly the same story, which was that they heard pop, 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 pop. And Steve went into great specificity and great detail as to what happened right after. Within seconds, the Secret Service pounced on the president, covered him. You had snipers with tripods. They knew the direction where the shots had been fired, and they had eyes on the location where the shots had been fired. And long story short, they were I have confirmed with both the president and with Mr. Witkoff that the gun has been found. They identified it as an AK-47. And thanks to Secret Service drone video coverage, they were able to identify one individual involved in this shooting getting into a car after dropping the AK-47. And my understanding, according to both of them, is that that car has been identified, and I believe it's been surrounded. Whether or not that person has been apprehended or not, I don't know. This happened in a matter of seconds. A little more color, a little bit more details on this is that when they got on top of the president, immediately what is called a fast cart that I believe has steel reinforcement and protection was able to whisk the president away. And then the Secret Service immediately sprung into action. They had eyes on where the shooting had occurred. I saw the New York Post report that these were two people shooting at each other outside the course. I do know, and they did confirm that the shots were outside of the course, but certainly seemingly within range of the former president. So we don't have any details on any of that. They don't know that part. I only know the part of what they experienced while they were playing golf at Trump International in West Palm. Thankfully, the president is safe. Steve Witkoff is safe. The Secret Service apparently acted with incredible speed and professionalism, and but certainly alarming in every way imaginable in light of what happened in Butler, as you mentioned.
Yeah, of course, this is very alarming. And Sean, have you spoken to the former president or texted with him?
I have spoken with the president 3 times since this incident, and each time I got a new piece of information. One, that they had found, first of all, what happened with the shooting. The second thing, that they had found that AK-47. Third, right, that their drone footage was able to give them enough surveillance to identify the exact car that the individual involved in this shooting got into. And further detail that they gave me was that they were updated and told that that car had been found, identified, was surrounded by law enforcement. I don't know what happened from there. It could not have been too far away. I would say the time frame was less than a half hour between the time that the shooting actually took place and they identified the car. So
I'm trying to find out Like, how is he doing? That's what we want to know. How is he doing if you spoke to him?
Well, you really want to know the truth, Arthel? He goes, well, there's more details because I did hear, and Steve Witkoff was very clear. The first thing the president did when he got back to the clubhouse was make sure that everybody else was okay. He didn't see his golf partner with him. Where's Steve? Where's Steve? Where's Steve? And then Steve says, I'm right here. He got in maybe a few minutes behind the president. The Secret Service was able to get everybody to safety. Everybody else was taken off the golf course. Then when the president found out everybody was safe and nobody had been harmed, I guess in typical fight fashion, Trump said to Steve, and then he related to me, I really wanted to finish the hole. I was even, and I had a birdie putt, and it was on the fifth hole. Which shows a lot of, I think, guts and gumption and very Trumpian, I guess, in every way. But, the good news we can report is that in spite of this being in such close proximity to the president and others and the Secret Service, that they were not harmed and that they are in safety. And I know the investigation will go forward. Probably more details, I would imagine, as time unfolds.
Sean.
All right, so there's that. All right, so now there's another clip from MSNBC that we will take a look at. And real quick, shout out to everybody who's watching. I appreciate you guys. If you all haven't smashed the like button yet, please do me that favor and smash the like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you guys hit the bell. All right. And also, please share the stream to your social media and tag someone who you know is interested in this type of content.
Yeah. Do you expect there to be calls from within the Trump campaign to do that? Because he's going to reach out to his supporters and say, let's take this down. We do not know, again, the source of any gunshot or gunshots. We don't know who's responsible for this. The whole thing has yet to be 100% confirmed from start to finish how this all played out. But do you expect to hear anything from the Trump campaign about toning down the rhetoric, toning down the violence, or would that be atypical of the former president?
Well, Alex.
So my question is, what do you guys think about MSNBC's response? That's kind of an interesting response, don't you think? Shout out to Sybil. What's good with it, Sybil?
Remember back to the assassination attempt on President Trump's life and how, there was talk of a new tone, and then the Republican convention was, by Trumpian standards, muted, and it did seem like he was, just trying to take it down a few notches, but then by the end of his convention speech, we were kind of back to where we started. So I don't know how long this could, this moment of unity for the country where we come together and we say, I don't want any political opposition to be under threat of violence. It's not okay. Any threat of violence, we don't want. I would love for us to have a unity type moment, but I think it's probably going to be pretty fleeting, as we've seen in the past.
All right, so there's that. All right. So now next, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at some live updates that they have on USA Today and see exactly what's going on here. All right. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Jariah D. Souza. Jariah D. Souza says, was it another assassination attempt or just shots fired in the vicinity? I think when they first found out about it, they were saying that it was quote unquote just shots in the vicinity, like you guys will see probably on most of these headlines. But I think as more information is coming out, they're associating it with an assassination attempt. Shout out to Faith and Lighten. What's good with it, Faith? So now here it says live, Trump says he is safe after shots fired in the vicinity. All right. So let me see. I wonder, they got a news conference thing here. Let's see if they got anything going on this. Let's see. Okay, so I guess they're still waiting for this. All right, so now here it says Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump is safe following gunshots in his vicinity. His campaign and U.S. Secret Service announced on Sunday with no further details provided. The incident took place at Trump International Golf Course, where the former president was golfing, according to the White House. So this wasn't even at like a political event. This was just at like a rally or something like that. Shout out to JR. What's good with you, bro? The Secret Service, in conjunction with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, is investigating a protective incident involving former President Donald Trump that occurred shortly before 2 p.m. Secret Service spokesman Anthony Guglielmi, hopefully I'm saying that right, said in a statement. The FBI said Sunday in a statement that it is investigating, quote unquote, what appears to be an attempted assassination of former President Trump at his Florida golf club, according to various reports. All right. So according to the questions about, quote unquote, are they, quote unquote, considering this a, quote unquote, assassination attempt? According to USA Today, what they say right here is the FBI said Sunday, which is today, in a statement that it is investigating what appears to be an attempted assassination attempt of former President Trump at his Florida golf course, according to various reports. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office would have more details soon. A news conference with Sheriff Rick Bradshaw is scheduled for later this afternoon. All right, so if I'm able to catch that press conference, I'll stream it for you guys. The Martin County Sheriff's Office said, based on information from the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, deputies had stopped a vehicle at Interstate 95 and State Road 714 and taken a suspect into custody, believed to be connected to a shooting incident at the Trump International in Palm Beach County. Along with President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris, Attorney General Merrick Garland has also been briefed on the security incident at the Trump golf course. The Justice Department said in a statement, Biden is monitoring the situation and is receiving regular updates. Trump allies, including Senator Lindsey Graham, said they spoke with Trump on Sunday and that the incident will not deter his quest to win the 2024 election. All right, so then they just go on to they give a few more details there. Let me see. Let's see what this says here.
EXP Stream is the best way.
Real quick, while this ad is playing, if you guys haven't smashed the like button yet, please do me a favor. Take a moment, smash that like button. Also, if you guys haven't hit the bell, take a moment, hit that bell. And also, please share the stream to your social media. Shout out to my man, AB Promotions. Make sure you guys show AB Promotions some love for standing on business. Definitely appreciate it, bro.
I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business.
Did the hold on real quick? Sorry about that, guys. Did the drop play? I'm having that issue where the drops aren't playing again. Let's see.
We have breaking news right now. Former President Donald Trump is okay after gunfire is heard at his golf club in West Palm Beach, Florida today. His campaign says the campaign gave no more details except to say that shots were heard at Trump National Golf Club in the area where the GOP presidential nominee was golfing. This just 2 months.
Shout out to AB. Hold on real quick. I got something for you. Make sure y'all show AB some love. I got a drop that's actually not a drop. So you about to get a not drop for your super chat. Make sure y'all show AB some love. Throw some flames, some radiation emoji, and some ducks in the chat for AB. So AB said Trump said that they're eating the cats. All right.
They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. Eat the cat.
Man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. What's wrong with the internet? What's wrong with the internet, man? All right, let's get back to this real quick. Make sure if y'all haven't hit that like button yet, y'all hit that like button. Also, if you guys haven't shared, take a moment and share.
And 2 days after an attempt on his life at that Pennsylvania rally in Butler County, where a 20-year-old gunman, you remember that scene there, that fateful Saturday afternoon where Trump was speaking with rally goers, and a 20-year-old gunman fired shots into the crowd, killing one person, injuring others, and grazing the ear of the former president. Now we're hearing reports that gunfire was heard outside the golf club where former President Donald Trump was playing golf today. CNN reporting that the golf club was locked down immediately, and Donald Trump's campaign releasing a statement to say that he is safe following gunshots going off in his community. We want to
Oops. Sorry about that. I didn't realize I was muted. Y'all should let me know that I was muted. All right. So here, let's take a look at this article from the Independent real quick. Shout out to Tasha. Appreciate it. Shooting at Trump golf club raises concerns about security of the ex-president. All right. So now here it says, as we know, shots were fired on Sunday near the Trump International Golf Club in West Palm Beach, Florida, while the former president was on site, again raising questions about candidate security. President Trump is safe following gunshots in his vicinity, Trump Communications Director Stephen Chung said in a statement. No further details at this time. Secret Service spokesperson Anthony Guglielmi said the agency, along with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, are investigating a protective incident involving former President Trump that occurred shortly before 2 p.m. The former president is safe. In a statement of her own, Vice President Kamala Harris, Trump's Democratic rival for the Oval Office, said, "I have been briefed on reports of gunshots fired near former President Trump and his property in Florida, and I am glad he is safe. Violence has no place in America." It is currently unknown if Trump was the target of the shooting or if it was unrelated. All right. So again, it's unknown, but the FBI said they were investigating it as if there was the potential for. Okay. Shout out to my man THPP Network. What's good with it, bro? Secret Service agents opened fire on a person in the vicinity holding a gun, the Associated Press reported. The person who fled the scene in the SUV was later captured by police in a neighboring county, law enforcement sources told AP. So they've captured this person, whoever it was that they think was shooting, in a local county nearby. And they, I guess, got the weapon as well. Security around Mar-a-Lago, Trump's Palm Beach country club turned residence, was beefed up after gunman Thomas Matthew Crooks shot at the Republican presidential candidate in an assassination attempt during a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania on July 13th. The safety and security of our protectees is the U.S. Secret Service's top priority, the agent said of its plan to shut down thoroughfares running along the perimeter of the property. Trump regularly travels between his properties across the country, including clubs, hotels, and golf courses in Florida, New Jersey, Virginia, Nevada, and elsewhere. Various Trump-branded properties around the world are prime targets for attacks, experts have said. The twice impeached ex-president has long been known for lax security standards despite regularly stoking hatred and racial division. So this is something interesting to put in there. You know what I'm saying? On January 6th of 2021, so then they're going to go into the January 6th thing. All right. So for the most part, we got all that information. So before we wrap this up, let me just see something real quick. Before we wrap this up, I do want to show y'all a couple more things. Let me see. Yeah, there's two more things that there's actually two more things that I want to show you guys. All right, so we're gonna take a look at this video, and this is a video from Fox Live News. All right, so and shout out to my man THPP Network. Make sure y'all show THPP Network some love. Throw some flames, some radiation emoji, and some ducks in the chat for my man THPP Network funding the organization. Definitely appreciate it, bro.
How do you think that we fund this organization, huh? We're not exactly the March of Dimes.
Cash rules everything around me. Green, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo.
And you guys, let me know, are the drops playing? Because I'm having some issues with StreamYards, and I don't know if the drops are playing or not. So let me know if the drops are playing. Sorry about that. Having some tech issues. And I don't know why. All right, here we go. So let's take a listen. Let's take a listen to this.
News that we want to get to right now, and that is this. I'm going to share with you some tweets right here as we're learning that multiple shots were fired at Trump National Golf Course. The Trump Vance campaign saying that, quote, President Trump is safe following gunshots in his vicinity. No further details at this time. That's from Stephen Chung, who is the Trump campaign communications manager, learning a little bit more information from a reporter at Politico as she was sharing that this happened at the Trump National Golf Club in West Palm Beach.
And shout out to everybody that's watching. I really appreciate you guys. We got 29 people watching and we got 34 likes. Let's try to get the likes over 60. If everybody could take a moment, smash the like button, hit the bell, and also please share the stream to your social media and tag someone that you know that's into this type of content. I greatly appreciate it.
Where Trump is golfing today. So we're working to gather additional information, but I did want to share that breaking news with you at 2:41 Eastern, 11:41 Pacific, as the Trump campaign has sent a statement saying that President Trump is safe following gunshots in his...
Shout out to DSB. I appreciate you, bro. Make sure you guys show DSB some love. Throw some flames, some radiation emoji, and some ducks in the chat for my man DSB, funding the organization and growing the organization. Hopefully the drop will play.
How do you think that we fund this organization, huh? We're not exactly the March of Dimes.
Get the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
I'm rich, biatch. I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business.
Cash rules everything around me. Green, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo.
All right, that's what's up. They're playing now. All right, that's what's good. That's what's good. All right, let's get it.
Vicinity. No further details at this time. According to a Political reporter, former President Trump was golfing at the Trump National Golf Club in West Palm Beach. No further details available at this hour, including who was firing the gunshots, whether that person was apprehended. We do know that former President Trump is safe following gunshots in his vicinity. And it's also unclear as to whether former President Trump was the target or whether gunshots were fired near him. However, I did want to share that breaking news with you as we continue to gather additional information. The Trump campaign communications director saying no further details at this time. However, sharing that President Trump is safe following gunshots in his vicinity. We're continuing to follow this breaking news very closely, hoping to learn more information from authorities and possibly from the Trump campaign itself as to exactly what unfolded. We do know that he is golfing today at his golf club in West Palm Beach, Florida. It is unclear as to whether there were gunshots fired in the vicinity or actually at former President Trump. We do know that he is safe. So we did want to share that breaking news with you at this hour at 2:43 Eastern, 11:43 Pacific. We do know that he was taking time off from the campaign trail, going to go back on the campaign trail this coming week. Golfing on a Sunday, apparently, according to the Political Reporter, at his golf club in West Palm Beach, Florida. There were multiple gunshots fired in that vicinity. We do know, according to the Trump campaign communications director, Stephen Chung, that former President Trump is safe following those gunshots.
So now I got a question for you guys. Do you all think that there will be more of this type of thing that happens throughout his campaign and possibly if he becomes president? If you guys think that this is going to be a continued ongoing thing until they get him, give me a thumbs up. If you guys don't think that it's going to be a continued ongoing thing, then give me a thumbs down. All right. And shout out to Tania Marie. Tania Marie said, was it the Haitians? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They might have found out that he just dropped a new single. You know what I'm saying? And that single is pretty offensive. I think it's even worse than the stuff that he was saying at the debate. It goes something like this.
Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Eat the cat, eat the cat.
Now, you know, nobody likes to get roasted, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, even if you do get roasted, that's never a reason to result to violence. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's just hope that that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Let's just hope that that's not the case. All right.
As soon as we get any additional information, we will bring that to you right here on Live Now from Fox. And we have this social media post from the New York Post. And I did want to bring that up to you once again as we continue to gather additional information at this hour. And you're going to be seeing that very latest post right there. It says there was a shooting reported at Donald Trump's golf club as the former president was leaving. That is according to the New York Post. I'm pulling up that article, and this is what it says, quote, the Secret Service is...
All right, so I think they got two of the same things into one recording. So we're going to take a look real quick and see what Kamala Harris and Biden happen to say. All right, let me just pull this up real quick. All right, so here we go. Kamala Harris, Joe Biden respond to shooting near Trump. All right, so I wonder what they said. Shortly after former President Donald Trump was deemed, quote unquote, safe after shots were fired near Trump National Golf Club on Sunday, President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris responded to the reported shooting. All right. I wish they would respond to economic conditions the way that they responded to this. Don't you guys? Shots were fired at or around Trump National Golf Club in West Palm Beach, Florida on Sunday, where Trump, the 2024 GOP presidential nominee, was golfing, according to multiple reports. President Trump is safe following gunshots in his vicinity. No further details at this time. So we know that. We've read that, heard that. Trump wrote in a statement in his campaign on Sunday, I am safe and well. Nothing will slow me down. I will never surrender. I will always love you for supporting me. Unity, peace, make America great again. All right. So now here it says, according to the Associated Press, the White House said in a statement that Biden and Harris, the Democratic presidential nominee, had both been briefed and will be kept updated on the investigation, adding that they are, quote unquote, relieved to know that he is safe. Now, let me ask you guys this question. How many of you all believe that? If you guys believe that they're happy and they're just grateful that he's safe, then give me a thumbs up. If you guys are thinking that they're kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we almost got him. You know what I'm saying? If you guys think that they're more along the lines of that, then give me a thumbs down. You know what I'm saying? Let me see something. Give me 1 second here. Let me see. Oh, yeah. All right. So check this out. I'm going to just show y'all this real quick. All right. Because everybody, I did a video to this on one of my other channels, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to show you guys real quick. Everybody's responding to what Trump has said. Shout out to my man Shaka. All right. Even the AI is responding to this. All right. You guys might know this guy from BBL Drizzy. We're in the process right now of trying to find this quote unquote individual named Larry. We got some leads. We think that he might be in Springfield, Ohio, just because of the nature of the content. You know what I'm saying? So we will definitely keep you posted on that. All right. So now here it says the president and vice president have been briefed. We know that already. They were relieved to know that he is safe. I don't buy that. In a statement on X, formerly Twitter, Harris condemned the incident, stating violence has no place in America. What she actually meant was, if you're gonna, you know what I'm saying, do that, then make sure you do it. You know what I'm saying? I have been briefed on reports of gunshots fired near former President Trump and his property in Florida. I'm glad that he is safe. Violence has no place in America, she wrote. All right. So basically, you know, that as far as the reaction goes, that's all the reaction is, just basically like, violence has no place in America, quote unquote. We're glad that he's safe. All right. So I don't know if anybody's aware, but they had released some new details in the past shooting that had taken place in PA. And we're going to take a look at some of those, at some of this new information that's come out, because from what I understand, there's some people that are actually probably going to be in a lot of trouble or possibly lose their job as a result of that failure that took place in Pennsylvania that caused him to get grazed in the ear. All right. Shout out to Stay Positive. Appreciate you. And real quick, shout out to everybody that's watching. I really appreciate you guys. If you all haven't smashed the like button yet, please do me a favor. Take a moment, smash that like button. Also, if you guys have not hit the bell, take a moment, hit the bell, subscribe to the channel. And also, please share the stream to your social media. We got the 1-to-1 popping off. We 38 and 43. That's good enough. Make sure you guys throw the 100s in the chat and let's get it.
Good evening. I'm Nora O'Donnell, and thank you for being with us. Tonight, the FBI is releasing new images and information from that attempted assassination of Donald Trump. It's been more than a month and a half since that shooting, and there are still lingering questions. Did the shooter act alone? What was the motive? What did the search of his online activities reveal? Well, federal investigators were able to debunk several conspiracy theories today surrounding the Butler shooting after conducting interviews, viewing hundreds of hours of video, and diving deep into the gunman's social and media encrypted accounts. CBS's Scott McFarland has the new details.
When he opened fire toward the podium at former President Donald Trump, Thomas Crooks used this gun and fired 8 shots, and he climbed this air conditioning unit on the right to get to the roof, roughly a football field length away from the stage. The FBI today revealed more of the timeline. Crooks got atop the building at 6:05 p.m., moved along the roof from 6:05 to 6:08 before firing 8 bullets at 6:11. The FBI confirmed a local police sniper returned fire once, and so did a Secret Service sniper who fired 1 shot, which struck Crooks in the face and killed him. The FBI also released an image of 2 explosives Crooks kept in his car nearby, but which hadn't been turned into the on position.
We believe the subject engaged in detailed attack planning well in advance of the campaign rally.
Including, the FBI says, by searching for schedules for both Trump and President Biden, for information about both the Republican and Democratic national conventions, search for how to make a bomb from fertilizer, and how do remote detonators work.
When this event was announced, the Trump rally was announced early in July, he became hyper-focused on that specific event and looked at it as a target of opportunity.
They say he did not have a left-wing or right-wing ideology. In countering conspiracy theories, the FBI says its investigations continue to indicate there was no second shooter, no accomplice, and so far, no clear motive. But in a new TV interview, Trump fuels conspiracy theories, accusing the president and vice president of putting him in danger.
They were making it very difficult to have proper staffing in terms of Secret Service.
The then Secret Service director acknowledged failures and resigned 10 days after the assassination attempt, but the Secret Service has its own separate probe into what went wrong that day and, Nora, how to prevent future attacks.
So, Scott,
Shout out to
any
DJ Elmo.
evidence
What's
of
good with it, bro?
co-conspirators or foreign involvement?
The FBI says nothing indicating a co-conspirator, an accomplice, or a foreign entity.
All right, we saw the picture of that gun bought 10 years ago by the
So
father.
now here's my question for you guys. Do you all believe the FBI and what they're saying? If you guys believe them, give me a thumbs up. If you guys do not, then give me a thumbs down.
The parents cooperating.
The FBI says they have been cooperative and have been cooperative since the start.
All right, so there's that. All right, so we're going to take a look at another report. This report is real quick. All right. Let me see.
News has learned that multiple Secret Service agents have been placed on leave as a result of the investigation into last month's attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump. CBS Nicole's Ganga has new reporting tonight on the investigation.
Weeks after the worst presidential security breach in 4 decades put a 20-year-old gunman in firing range of the former president.
That's all I'm calling out, bro. On top of the roof.
The U.S. Secret Service has placed at least 5 officials on administrative leave following outrage from lawmakers.
You've been on the job a few. Now, here goes my question. How many of you all knew that? Because they're not really saying too much about that. And that sounds very different than what this exact same channel said just before, right? Would you guys agree? If you guys would agree, give me a thumbs up. If you guys would disagree, give me a thumbs down.
For president.
That's all I'm calling out, bro. On top of the roof.
The U.S. Secret Service has placed at least 5 officials on administrative leave following outrage from lawmakers.
You've been on the job a few days. So far, you've fired nobody.
And the resignation of the Secret Service director.
It's a miracle that I wasn't killed.
Among those put on leave, the special agent in charge of its Pittsburgh field office, plus an agent within the former president's detail.
Is this too little too late?
This seems like a long time coming. You know, the public has been very anxious and very hungry for information.
Trump now has a wall of bulletproof glass surrounding him at outdoor rallies, seen this week for the first time this campaign season in North Carolina. Secret Service officials put on administrative leave. Hold on.
So I think that that's kind of wild that he adjusted, right? Like he adjusted to get the bulletproof glass put around him for his rallies, and then this most recent attempt, they tried to get him while he wasn't at a rally. So it's almost like somebody kind of has a little bit of insight as to how he's moving, and they're adjusting their technique as he adjusts what he does. You know what I'm saying?
To their badges, their paychecks, and importantly, their security clearances, but their day-to-day protective assignments are typically exchanged for desk jobs. Nora, Mikulski.
All right, so there's that. All right, so we got one more. All right. And shout out to everybody that's in here. I appreciate you guys. If y'all haven't hit that like button yet, please do me that favor. Take a moment, hit the like button. Also, if you guys haven't hit the bell, take a moment, hit that bell. And also, please share the stream to your social media. All right. Let's see.
In the weeks leading up to Donald Trump's rally in Butler, Pennsylvania on July 13th, the FBI says Thomas Crooks was scouring the internet for information on upcoming political events.
In the 30 days prior to the attack, the subject conducted more than 60 searches related to President Biden and former President Trump.
Crooks was searching for information on both the Republican and Democratic national conventions. He also searched for details on the Trump event, which took place close to where he lived. The FBI describes Crooks' planning as a, quote, sustained, detailed effort. Initially, Crooks' search history showed him looking for details around a wide range of political events before zeroing in on the Butler rally, which the FBI believes Crooks viewed as a target of opportunity. They also believe he acted alone.
I want to be clear. We have not seen any indication to suggest Crooks was directed by a foreign entity to conduct the attack.
But these discoveries have not provided much insight into Crooks' motive.
Now, I want you guys to keep that in mind, all right? Keep that in mind, how they said that they don't think that Crooks was directed by a foreign entity. There's another stream that I plan on doing. Hopefully, I'll be able to do it at some point, either today or like late night or tomorrow at some point. But you're going to see how quickly they associate things with quote unquote foreign entities in other situations. And this stream that I got coming up is really interesting. It sheds a lot of insights on some stuff.
Content on his accounts displayed a, quote, mixture of ideologies.
Shout out
The
to
investigators
Hurricane. What's
also
good with it, bro?
shared photos of the collapsible barrel on the gun Crooks used, as well as the backpack they found on site. They also showed the AC unit he used to climb on the roof. They believe he spent a little more than 6 minutes on the roof before being killed by counter sniper fire.
Right here, right on the roof.
The FBI probe is one of many investigations into the assassination attempt. Earlier this week, members of the bipartisan congressional task force toured the site in Pennsylvania, promising to get to the bottom of what went wrong.
I definitely took note today that there were a lot of lines of sight that appear to have been unsecured that day, that didn't have eyes on or that weren't secured. And certainly at this point, a lot more questions than answers.
All right, so there's that. All right, so there's an article here, and I don't know if we're going to necessarily go through this entire article. I just want to show it to you guys. I'll just put the link to it in the chat so that you guys can see it. And I'll also shout out to James Sumler. What's good with it, bro? And I'll put the link to it in the Discord as well. But as you guys can see, there's a article here from the Washington Post where they're talking about Trump, quote unquote, stoking conspiracy theories about his assassination attempt, quote unquote, raising more fears of violence. So what's interesting about this is that as this happens, what you see the media doing as a reaction is it's almost like the media is blaming this on him. Do you guys notice that? If you guys notice that, give me a thumbs up. If you guys don't notice that, give me a thumbs down. And you know, it is what it is. But what that does is it kind of debunks the claims that the media is unbiased. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, in most cases, if something like this were to happen, it wouldn't be talked about in this way, right? So now here's an article from Anchorage Daily News, and this is another one that's talking about the Secret Service probe details failures before the Trump rally shooting. And, you know, when we listened to those two videos from, I think that was ABC or CBS, one of the two, you know, they kind of downplay the whole thing. And, you know, anybody would probably have post-traumatic stress syndrome or, you know, feel some kind of way or be on edge after experiencing something like that. And they're calling it conspiracy theories and, you know, it's kind of weird. Just pay attention to that, because then these same news agencies will say that they don't do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. Just had that real quick for you guys. If you guys haven't hit the like button yet, take a moment, hit the like button. Also, don't move a muscle. The stream will take you into the next scheduled content. Hit the bell over there. Hit the like button. I just want to shout out the stream sponsors. I appreciate you guys. We have 4. Shout out to AB Promotions. Make sure y'all show AB some love. Throw some flames, some radiation emoji, and some ducks in the chat for AB. Shout out to AB again. Got to give him the again drop. You know what I'm saying? For super chatting again. Definitely appreciate it, bro. Again! All right. Shout out to AB Promotions. Definitely appreciate it. And shout out to my man DSB. Definitely appreciate it. Make sure you guys got them bell icons hit so you guys get the alerts. Make sure you thumbs up the video. I will see you guys later on some content later on. And as always,
Silence. I ain't got no money, pie.